Hello everyone, welcome back to another Shnuckatwo video. I haven't told a story on Shnuckatwo in a while now, I think. I was thinking about what video to make today, and I was just like, should I make a story video? I haven't made one of those in a while, because I was about to make another sad video, and then I reminded myself, oh, all my videos are so sad these days, so I'm going to make a more happy video. And so today I'm going to be talking about how my family crashed our car. My dad, actually. And before, everyone's fine, so it's okay. Everyone's fine, so it's not a sad story, not a scary story. No one was injured. The car was more or less okay. Pretty major damage, but surprisingly everyone was okay. And I know I'm spoiling the story right at the beginning, and that's kind of bad, but I don't want to get tell a story about actual serious car crash, and I'm just putting out there that wasn't actually that serious in the beginning. But anyways, with that out of the way, I feel like I'm gonna lose so much retention for doing that giant disclaimer, but whatever. So it's winter break, right? And well, this winter break, it was a couple days ago, actually 10 days ago ish. I'm just out of college. I'm a sophomore in college, but I just got out of college, and our family's going on a ski trip. Very, very exciting. And so ski trip, it's like one of the first days I'm back home. It's probably the second day I'm back home, and we're supposed to leave at like 9 a.m. because it's an 8-hour drive up to Vermont. It's J Peak. I don't know if any of you have been there, but it's an 8-hour drive up there, right? And we're all like, oh, okay, we're gonna leave early. We're gonna wake up at 8 a.m., get ready by 9, and leave. Okay, and we do end up waking up at like 9. But the problem is, we hadn't bought all our ski equipment yet. Like the night before, I don't know. Anyways, the night before, our parents realized that we didn't have enough ski helmets and goggles. So they had to go to Costco day of to buy ski helmet and goggles and extra 32 degree, the super thin keep warm suits. Yeah. So they had to buy those on the spot day of, basically. And so that took an hour, and then packing everything up and putting everything on the car took another hour or two. And so by the time we were actually on our car and leaving, it was 12. But then it's 12. Okay, 8 hours, you get there at 8, that's fine, right? Then I realized we'd left the portable charger. We have a portable charger from Costco. Half the things we owned are from Costco. But we had a portable charger from Costco. And the problem with the portable charger is it was actually recalled from Costco for being flammable during charging. And we had left it plugged in. And I realized this 30 minutes into the drive. And I told my parents, it's definitely probably fine if we had just left it. But I think it's already a bit, you wouldn't leave a portable charger plugged in for, it was a 4 or 5 day trip. You would not leave a portable charger plugged in for 4 days straight. If you chose to, right? I feel like that's kind of dangerous. But adding on to the fact that it was also recalled was almost just bruh, it's just felt very unsafe. And so we had to go back and get it. And so we did. And so by the time we actually left our house, it was 1. Now you might be thinking, okay, 1, it'll be fine. We'll get there at 9. That doesn't seem too bad. Until you consider the fact that the 8-hour estimate, number 1, doesn't factor in because we have a electric car. So we have to charge in the middle, which doesn't add that much extra time, but it's 2 extra hours. 2-3 extra hours maybe. So originally, okay, we leave at 1. It's 8 hours, 9. 2-3 extra hours charging. We basically get there at 12 at the earliest, right? No, the drive goes pretty smoothly. I think my dad took the first like 3 hours, and I drove like 2 hours in the middle. I like driving. Honestly, probably should have drove more. And so now it's the final leg, right? This is like around 6, 7 p.m. Um, Me and my brother are sitting in the back. My dad and my mom are up at the front. My dad's driving, and I'm just watching Attack on Titan with my brother in the back of the car, cause he was just rewatching it with me, cause he really wanted me to watch it, and I did. I left a review on it recently, which is probably the previous video, but yeah, that's how I finished the entire series, actually, just like because we were on the road for so long. So I was just watching it in the back, and it was getting, oh my goodness. Well, something is kind of broken. Well, anyways, that was the, what was I saying? Sorry, but that was the reason. Oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. Not thought. Oh man. Yeah. Anyways, okay. So it's getting late into my dad's second leg, basically, and it was like 9:10. And one thing we had kind of forgotten about was the weather. I mean, we were aware of it, that it might snow, but we didn't realize how much that would impact it. Okay. And so we were like on the highway, and my dad was going pretty. It was like snowing, like actually actively snowing. And my dad was going like 60, which is like reasonable ish, but I was a bit scared. So, because like the visibility was kind of poor, and like other cars were going faster. But the problem is our car was not equipped with winter tires, and I feel like you're supposed to change your tires to winter tires always. Like that's something I have heard, and we do not do that, which is a bit concerning, but it's okay. Um, and so we were going like 60, which is fine. I think we would have been fine. That's not the issue. The issue is the poor visibility. Because then what happened? I still remember I was just watching Attack on Titan with my brother, and he kept getting mad at me because I kept looking up because I thought we were going so fast. I kept telling him we should go a bit slower, I think, and I was like very worried. I don't know. I think once you haven't been in a car in a while and you're in a car again, you get like really worried, especially if you're on the highway and it's snowing. Like I think it was justified. And my brother was like, "Oh, don't worry, just keep watching, And so I just kept watching. And then what happened is, we went off on an exit when we weren't supposed to. My dad got confused, I guess, and we just went off the exit. Like normally, I think if you go off the exit, even if you're going like 60 and you accidentally don't realize you went off the exit, you have enough time to slow down, right? Slow down to how fast the exit requires it to be. But the problem was, as soon as you get off the highway itself is like kind of plowed free of snow, because it's high volume enough that they send a car at this, because it's pretty late in the night and it's only started snowing like pretty recently, right? So they hadn't plowed the side roads yet, but they plowed the main road. And so coming off the, oh my goodness, I'm so sleepy. Coming off the main road onto the side road, he was still going 60 and didn't realize he was on snow. And so basically we just lost control. And we managed to slow down a bit, but we basically like crashed into two of the like side barrier things meant to prevent you from like going off the road too much, which actually helped a lot. And then the stop sign, a stop sign after the exit. And miraculously, like, we were pretty much okay. Like, it was really scary in the moment, because like we were going really fast when we crashed. And like as soon as everything settled down, we came to the stop. It was like, oh, is everyone okay? Is everyone okay? You know, and everyone was fine. I was surprised how calm everyone was. Like, I guess we're not. I mean, why would I be surprised? I wouldn't expect anything else. Like, I know some people would be like, ah, but no one. It was like very much no one was screaming. Everyone was just like, oh, okay. Like, for how major of a thing it was, we were just like, it happens. Which is true. I think it's the right way to deal with it, and it honestly did not affect the trip afterwards. I don't think my parents were that too much stressed about it either, because like, really, it wasn't. Sure, my dad probably should have been going a little slower, but really, like, I don't think it was his fault. Like, he just wanted to get us there in time. He was being relatively safe. um the visibility was kind of bad, and like, it was just like a mistake, and it was all right. So yeah, I mean, that's what happened. I'm sorry, I'm being very incoherent telling this story because I'm just really tired. But yeah, one interesting thing though after the fact is like I realized that I felt like I had felt that sensation of losing control in a vehicle somewhere. Like I hadn't deja vu strangely after the crash. Like I'm like, oh wait, I feel like this has happened before. When it's not. I've probably like dreamt it somewhere. I have a lot of dreams about cars. It's weird. I have so many dreams about driving actually. But yeah, that was a very interesting incident about how we crashed. Yeah. So, what's the moral of the story? Don't drive fast when it's snowing. Also, just be careful. I think it made me, maybe it did not make me a safer driver. But that's that. All right, that's my story for today. I think I'll tell more stories. Like before going to this, I'm like, how am I gonna make this? How am I going to make this? Oh no. How am I going to make this into like a 15-minute video? And I did. I have to remember that I am still pretty good at yapping, even though I don't do as much anymore. I can still drag on a story if I really want to, and I should. Well, I shouldn't intentionally, but a lot of times I think I undershare and undersell a lot of things that happen. You know, I think it's fun to tell a story in this way, to make it exciting, to add suspense and make it a bit dramatic. And I don't do that enough anymore. I don't have enough fun with these anymore. I don't, what's it called? I don't romanticize myself and my life enough anymore in good ways. Okay, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys all for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.